Hello and welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. You can tell from this overhead shot, we are in Talladega, Alabama. Is it Talladega or Talladega? For me, it's Talladega. Talladega Superspeedway, formerly known Alabama International Motor Speedway. Lincoln, Alabama, Midwest Motorsports iRacing League. Tonight is the first race of the truck chase. Look out. We have re-racked the top 12 for Midwest Motorsports iRacing trucks. And there's your pole or your regular season champ, Justin Glockner, number 21, the Miller Lite red, white, and blue truck. First one out to get some qualifying laps. We got a 5-minute qualifying on the oval. Hugging right on that yellow line, shortest distance around the track. Congratulations to Justin Glockner for winning the regular season championship. Gets a couple extra points for that. Rocking the Ayrton Senna helmet. Nicely done, Justin. Congratulations once again. Top 12. You're going to be pretty excited about being in the chase, going for the championship. We have 22 drivers today. 22 trucks are going to line it up for this high-speed drafting super speedway. Once again, because it's the oval, 5-minute qualifying. I can go through the top 12 for points. The 12 chasers. Start with 12th. Well, there's a tie for 5th, actually, between 9 drivers. All with same points. We re-racked them. Everybody's elevated to 1,000 points. 4 guys get bonus points. Let's go with those 4 guys with bonus points. Ryan Enlow, 15 bonus points for Ryan Enlow. All his stage wins, race wins this season. 15 points. Dustin Reinstedel had 11 bonus points. In second, 11 points back from Ryan Enlow. Justin Glockner, third, 5 bonus points. Aaron Holroyd, fourth, with 3 bonus points. And everybody else, no bonus points. Mark Cochran made the chase. Sean Hapiak also made the chase. Jordan Haskovic, Andrew Miller, James Olafson, and Robert Olafson. Ryan Sargent and Justin Thaler. Those are your top 12 chase truck racers. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Qualifying, Ryan Latshaw has the pole so far. Still early, 1 more minute of qualifying. There he is coming into the pits. Justin Glockner, your regular season champ.
How you doing?
Coming into the pits. Hey, man, congratulations after all that. 10 races, 12 races this year so far, and you ended up on top, man. Congratulations. Are you ready for Talladega?
I think I'm ready.
Any special practice you can do for a super speedway like this, or does it come down to luck, or you got your eye on the championship, just kind of try to keep your nose clean, or you can try to win?
I think a lot of it's luck here at Super Speedway, but hopefully I'm there at the end. That's all I can hope for.
Sure. Well, I don't know if you saw the special banner that Dustin Reinstedel made for you that had all your season stats on the screensaver card, but looked really awesome. But it shows the consistency is what it takes to win the regular season. So congratulations on that.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Well, I won't keep you, man. Looks like you qualified. Where are you? 12th. So right in the middle of a 23-lap truck field. Good luck, man. Congratulations again on the regular season championship. Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Oh, that's about it. Thank you, guys.
All right. Good luck, Justin. Keep your nose clean.
All right. Thanks.
That's your regular season champ, Justin Glockner, getting some love. Thank you, Justin, for joining us, interrupting your qualifying session a little bit before you line up on the grid. Bailey McClure takes the pole in the TikTok truck. Congratulations to Bailey McClure. Ryan Latshaw, new to the Midwest Motorsports, qualified second. Right behind him. Still waiting for 3 or 4 trucks to make it to the grid. Sean Hapiuk and Andrew Miller on row 2. Ryan Enlow and Albert Williams, row 3. Ryan Sargent, Justin Thaler, row 4. Top 4 rows, Mark Cochran and Josh Watt. Shout out to Josh Watt for qualifying in the top 10. Attaboy, Josh. Josh runs our broadcast on Twitch. There's Barney in the flag stand, waiting for everybody to come up. Still waiting for Justin Thaler and Josh Watt, Robert Olofsson and Jason Perry. Newcomer Jason Perry, welcome to the club. All good. Here we go. Looks like we got some guys wanting to start from the pit lane, maybe. Robert Olofsson, Jason Perry, Josh Watt, and Justin Thaler not coming to the grid. We're going to go green without them. No worries. All right, 64 laps today. 2 stages, lap 10 and lap 24. It is the afternoon. Midwest-motorsports.com is where you'll find our website and rules if you want to join the league. Midwest-motorsports.com. You can find all the information about the rules, I-ratings, requirements, how to start, get your paint going, how to register for races. Good deal for Bailey McClure in the TikTok truck, starting on the pole. Ryan Latshaw outside. Andrew Miller and Sean Hapiuk, 3 and 4. 61 laps. And Barney's holding up the green flag. You know what that means. We're going to go super speedway racing at Talladega. Long track, of course. Little tri-oval. .6 miles. Barney lets him rip. Bailey McClure hammers down, already off to a truck length lead. Got some guys loose in the back, getting a little push. We're still green from what I can see. Norm Snyder in the Abilene truck, lagging out back. Sean Hapiuk takes the inside. Ryan Enlow right behind him. I believe that's the one truck of Ryan Sargent behind him. Ryan Latshaw and Ryan Sargent. Ryan Enlow on the inside. Bailey McClure, TikTok truck, formerly on the inside, now on the outside row. Olsen and Bailey McClure decided to block the high line, and the low line ends up getting a little better run. Top 6-7 rows all together. Sean Happy, Ryan Enlow, and I believe that's Andrew Miller on the bottom. Now the outside line gets a good run. A good push there. Ryan Sargent in the 1 truck. Andrew Miller behind him. Sean Happy comes around for another lap. I'm looking at all white trucks. There's some lag coming through, probably on my end. I think we got guys resetting. I'm still not getting any scoring from Josh Watt or Justin Thaler. There we go. Sean Happy, Ryan Enlow, Ryan Sargent, and I believe that's Albert Williams on the inside. Justin Glockner made it in the top 4 rows on the outside. Top 8, 9, 10 rows. We are in one bunch. Everybody's playing great so far. Nobody's pushing too hard. Just a bump push every now and then. Staying in line. Hammer down. Force feedback, trying to rip that steering wheel out of your hands. Bailey McClure getting another good run. Looks like the high line finally comes around once they get on the straightaway and carry a little more momentum. But the inside line, definitely the shorter distance. Throwing some legs. See if anybody pops out and wants to join. Yep, there he goes. Right on cue. Thank you. I believe that's Ryan Sargent. He jumps out in front of Bailey McClure. Leaves a gap for Andrew Miller, or Andrew Williams. Ty Williams. Snellville, Georgia, right up the road from you. Did not work out for Ryan Sargent just yet. But he is right up there with Ryan Enlow, chase leader. Now that outside line starting to come. Bailey McClure gives Ryan Sargent a good push on the outside to the front. New leader, number 1 truck, Ryan Sargent. Let's see if he throws the block on Happy. He sure does. Beautiful super speedway racing. This is not Ryan Sargent's first rodeo, I can guarantee you that. Went from 4th to 1st, making moves, knowing where the gap is, where the faster line is. Looks like we got somebody up high already on the outside, coming up to get lapped. He blinked. Bailey McClure showing why he set the pole though, on that outside line. Longer distance, a little more momentum. We got a lap truck already. It's all good. We got guys down on the apron further in the back. It's like Ryan Enlow and Sean Happy have lost contact with Ryan Sargent, leaving Ryan Sargent out to dry. Bailey McClure getting a good push from Ryan Latshaw, newcomer to the group. Ryan Latshaw having a good showing here. Bailey McClure on the outside line, getting a push from Ryan Latshaw. Lap truck's doing a good job staying way up high. They can't disappear. They have every right to be there. Everybody staying low, giving them a lane to work with. Sean Hapiak and Ryan Sargent trying to work the inside line, but Bailey McClure and Ryan Latshaw, the 36 truck, working the outside lane. Andrew Miller behind him. Justin Glockner, a regular season championship winner. Across the line to go at Talladega Superspeedway. Bailey McClure and Brian Latshaw dropped down in front of Ryan Sargent now to take that inside lane. Ryan Sargent goes from first to third. Live to fight another day. So far, everybody's playing nice. Here we are looking from Brian Latshaw, looking up at Bailey McClure. 29 truck with Andrew Miller. Now, heading up that outside lane. Great camera work by Colin Huffman in the truck. Thank you, sir. There he is, Justin Glockner in the 21. Working that outside lane. Getting some momentum. Here we got that Hunter Carlson in the 2 truck. Ryan Latshaw now dropping back a little further. Still green. What happens here was Norm Snyder. Jason Perry in front of him. Norm Snyder in the 28 Abilene truck. Jason Perry in the 51. Back to the front of the race we go. Look at that. Justin Glockner and Andrew Miller have made their way to the front. Look at that. Formerly leading. Ryan Sargent now. Not even in the top 15. Justin Glockner looks like he was getting some help there. Trying to make it 3 wide. The digger cam getting run over. 5 truck of David Yulhanen yells out. See if we can see what happened. Stage already. That didn't take long. Stage 1 goes to Andrew Miller. Congratulations, Andrew Miller. 64 laps are going to go by quick. That was 10 of them. Andrew Miller, stage winner. Andrew Miller definitely in the chase. You see the yellow visor on the hood and the yellow rear wing. I believe that's required if you're in the chase. Pace car catches back up. I believe everybody's going to pit. Don't forget, you can go to the announcements page in the Discord if you're looking for any track racer gear, sim rig equipment, maybe a cool monitor stand or something better than a computer desk to hold your direct drive machine. Trackracer.com. But if you use the link that's in the announcements thread on the Discord, Midwest Motorsports gets a little shout out. So thank goodness for some overlap. Throwing a happy the Gatorade truck comes in. Looks like Justin Glockner is going to get out in front of Andrew Miller, though. Justin Glockner takes the lead. There's the Track Racer QR code. Nice job, Colin. Thank you, sir. Pull out your cell phone, scan the QR code. It'll take you right to our affiliation with Track Racer. Check it out, Justin Glockner, your regular season points winner, comes in 3rd or 4th, comes out 1st. Maybe he only took 2, maybe a little less gas. Lines up behind the pace car. Andrew Miller does come out second. David Uelhanen comes out of the pits third. Hunter Carlson comes out of the pits fourth. He's up 13 spots. All right, when you go back green, Justin Glockner going to bring the field to green. Does he have what it takes to keep it? First stage win for Andrew Miller. Nice work, Andrew Miller. Stage win. Uh-oh. Justin Glockner's coming through for a drive-through. Maybe he didn't get all four tight. Either way, Andrew Miller going to take it over. Fastest lap of the race so far, Brandon Morris, 51.429. Getting a little bump draft, I'm sure. Speaking of the different social medias, we got another spinner. Dustin Reinstedel now. Oh no, he's in the chase. What happens here? Coming off the apron, just gets back down on the apron, gets on the grass and loses it. Still on the grass is Dustin Reinstedel, dropping down the field. I hate to see it for Dustin. Dustin's a big contributor of the Discord. Helps out with all our social media links, including Rivenvale, the Twitch stream, Rivenvale. Big shout out to Josh Watt for running the Rivenvale Twitch stream. He's in the race today. Missed the start as we were having some technical difficulties to bring you the race. Pace car drops now onto the apron coming in. We're going to go green, but thanks a lot to Josh Watt sacrificing his race to bring you the stream. That's sacrifice, Josh. Josh Watt caring more about the league success than his personal experience today. But look at this, back green. He's excited. Andrew Miller brings him back to green. David Uelhanen in the 5 truck drops down in front of Sean Happyuk. Big difference in speed. Truck's showing some discretion right now, being the better part of wrecking the field at a Superspeedway. 3 wide, 4 wide in turn 3. Coming around turn 3 and 4. 3 wide. Hold your breath. Don't look now, David Uelhanen getting a push from Sean Happyuk. Down low on the inside. Ryan Sargent in the 1 truck. Getting a push from the 15. I believe that's the 15. Bailey McClure pushing Ryan Sargent. Now we finally settle down. All right, have a seat. We're back to normal Superspeedway racing. Getting a little antsy there. David Uelhanen on the inside, following that yellow line. getting a push from Hunter Carlson. I saw orange. I thought it was the Gatorade truck, but it's actually Hunter Carlson in the number 2 truck. Up 13 spots. David Uelhanen up 12 spots. So the inside row. Getting good pushes here. Tight field. Down low, we got David Uelhanen and David Uelhanen and Hunter Carlson. The outside lane, Ryan Sargent and Bailey McClure in the TikTok truck, with Andrew Miller behind them on the middle lane. 3 wide behind them. Still 3 wide. Nice push there from Hunter Carlson. David Uelhanen and Hunter Carlson working together great right now. Bailey McClure and Ryan Sargent trying to hook up on the outside line. Down the super stretch they go one more time. Into the tri-oval. Sorry, this is around 3 and 4. Now we're coming past the pit entry, the tri-oval. Bailey McClure and Ryan Sargent working the outside lane. David Uelhanen, Hunter Carlson, and I believe that's it. Ty Williams working the bottom lane. Ryan Sargent in the 1 truck, all black. 5 truck, David Uelhanen. 78, Bailey McClure, your pole sitter, showing the leader. There it is. Hunter Carlson in the 2 truck doing a great job of pushing the 5, David Uelhanen. Carrying that speed. David Uelhanen not gaining too much on Bailey McClure right now, but not because he's not getting a good push from behind. Up the track, Ryan Sargent goes, trying to block from Andrew Miller, and down. Now driving in their mirrors, Ryan Sargent, Andrew Miller, your stage 1 winner. Ryan Sargent blocking the high lane. I believe that's Ryan Latchdaw in the orange and black truck with Mark Cochran right behind him. He had a big run coming. Ryan Sargent pulls up to block. Now Andrew Miller trying to figure out where he can block. Five laps to the end of the stage. We got Andrew Miller down low getting a push by Ryan Enlow. Ryan Enlow, your current points leader after the shakeup. Ryan Enlow in the 1 truck, holding that high line. Down low though, Andrew Miller and Ryan Enlow are hooked up. Mark Cochran, big swing down. Luckily, no truck was there. He must have known. Got his field of view set up just right. Ryan Enlow pushing Andrew Miller to the front. Is it going to be enough to clear Ryan Sargent? Not yet. Andrew Miller in the front. Ryan Enlow second. Mark Cochran third down low. Top two trucks. Outside lane finally getting another run. 3 laps to the stage. We got a blinker. Not sure who that is. Looks like 72 maybe. Maybe 77. Gage Teft with the new paint. Oh, he drops down. Not sure what's up with that. He's been told to drop back due to blinking. It's another great thing about the Midwest Motorsports crew. You have race control, full race control, being monitored. Tough break for Gage Teft, being told to drop back due to blinking. And that's exactly what he does. Great sportsmanship here in the lead. Oh, nice big block by Ryan Sargent. 3 wide behind him. I believe that's Hunter. Not sure. They're moving and shaking. Going to the front, going to the back. Justin Gluckner trying to make his way to the front. He's pushing at 3 wide. Ryan Sargent goes up, throw a block. Like I say, coming to the stage in. Ryan Sargent pulls down on Justin Gluckner. Now we got another. So if you see the yellow wings and the yellow windshield banner, you know they're in the chase. So Mark Cochran holding down third right now. Mark Cochran looking up. This is Ryan Enlow looking up at Andrew Miller. Both of them in the chase. Coming to the next flag is going to be the end of the stage. Is there going to be some action here? See, we're throwing blocks for 3 wide. Justin Gluckner on the outside of 3. Getting a push. Too close to call, but right now, Andrew Miller, your stage 1 leader. Around turn 3. Are they going to make it around clean? Coming turn 3, coming right to the rhythm. Right at you. Turn up the volume. Crank it up. Coming to the stage finish. 3 wide. Nobody's lifted. Around the tri-oval, through the kink. I can't call this one. Right now it's showing Mark Cochran lead on the outside lane. I think he got it. Mark Cochran, give him some stage points. Too close to call. Here we go. Thank you, Colin. See if we can get him here. Coming at you, super slow-mo. Give it a second. Mark Cochran, there he is. Ryan Latshaw second, Ryan Enlow third. Arnie, we see you, buddy. Yellow flag. There it is. All right, so Ryan Enlow did get third. Mark Cochran, Ryan Latshaw got second. Ryan Enlow third. Maybe that's just the way they currently run. Awesome racing. Awesome, awesome. Have not had a big one. Mark Cochran pulls it off on the outside lane. Stage winner for Mark Cochran. He'll take those bonus points. Glad to see Mark Cochran having a good run here. Mark Cochran, the first of the ones to not get stage points. No problem. Congrats to Mark Cochran for stage 2 victory. Pay that man his money. He's getting some new tires there, at least on the outside. See if the inside jacks up. Yep. Ryan Enlow first off. Oh, look at that. Brett Vandehey second off. Bailey McClure in the TikTok truck gets off third. Justin Glockner fourth. Justin Thaler fifth. Mark Cochran comes out sixth. Multiple strategies being played out here. Midwest Motorsports. Midwest-motorsports.com is where you can find info if you want to join the league. Or you can pull out your cell phone and scan the QR code, midwest-motorsports.com. I see those fancy QR codes. Shout out to Colin Huffman once again for making that possible. Josh Watt for bringing you the Twitch stream. If anybody at home's watching, we appreciate you. Give us a chat. We'll try to call you back out during the race, but yep. Mark Cochran gets the stage points. Ryan Enlow first off the pits. Brett Vandehey in the black, white, and green truck. Second, Bailey McClure third. Bailey was your pole sitter. TikTok truck. Justin Glockner, your regular season champ. Justin Glockner, Miller Light truck. Hunter Carlson with the fast lap of the race so far, 51.297. All right, lights are out on the pace car. You know what that means. It's time to go racing. Getting a little antsy here. Midwest Motorsports, a great league. We're glad and thankful for each and every one of you guys. Lights are out on the pace car. Tighten them up, boys. Tighten them up. Ryan Enlow in the pole position right now for this restart. Brett Vandehey on the outside of row one. Bailey McClure and Josh Glockner outside of row two. Row three, Justin Thaler and Mark Cochran. And here they go. Coming to the flag. All bets are off. Thank you, Barney. Letting the iRacers to go at it. Here's your leader, Ryan Enlow, coming up on the 78 truck. See you later. Or maybe not. Meanwhile, Justin Taylor doing his best, holding down the 6th spot. Brian Hapiak in the TikTok truck now, pulling out, but don't look now. 35 of Ryan Enlow is right on top of him. And look at this, 35 truck. Anthony does a great job working his way back to the front, all the way from the back. Right into your living room they come. Jordan Glockner doing a great job of taking over the lead. There's 2 trucks in front of him. Not able to hold it down this time. Ryan Enlow, Bailey McClure, Mark Cochran, Jordan Hatchkovic, and Justin Thaler now showing in 8th. Ryan Enlow, David Sargent on the front row. Every man for himself right now, or woman. Here they come. Ryan Enlow. Down low. Right on that white line, yellow line. Ryan Enlow once again showing us how it's done. But has to fall back. Around they go one more time. Ryan Enlow this time leads the pack. First time all night. Good for him. Got Gage Tefts looking right behind him, trying to figure out a way. Do I go high? Do I go low? I don't know. Don't look now. David Yohanan taking over the truck lead. Here we go. Too wide, hammer down. All the way. Mark Cochran gives up the ghost. Back to green. Don't look now. Jordan Haskovic pushing Mark Cochran to the front. Sorry I stepped away from the PC for a minute, but goodness. Look what we got here. New leader, 93. That would be Mark Cochran in the blue camo. Yes, with the yellow stripe on his hood and windshield banner. Looking good, Mark. Jordan Haskovic right behind him. Sean Hapiak in the Gatorade truck on the outside, flying closely by Ryan Latshaw in the orange and black Gatorade truck, I believe. I know Justin Glockner's behind him. We're up on 25 to go. We'll be here before you know it. These fast laps are flying by. Multiple cars coming into pit. I'm seeing shuffles all throughout. And caution. What do we got? Oh, we got 2 or 3 up together on the outside. Oh, we got one turned. It's like Gage Teft in the middle of the green truck. Back out to the blimp camp. Gage Teft. Oh, in front of him. Sean Hapiak gets just somebody. I think that's Ryan Enlow. That's Ryan Enlow. Just turns right on Sean Hapiak. Don't know if he got a push from Justin Glockner he didn't like. Let's see if we can see it. There's 35 Ryan Enlow. Sean Hapiak in the orange Gatorade. Third truck, he just looks like he might have been neck coated. He was sideways before Hapiak even got there. Glockner was not touching him at all. And look, did Josh Watt get a piece of it? Oh, big save, big sideways. Nowhere for them to go. Oh, orange is not the good luck color today. Sideways, headed the wrong way. 00 Justin Thaler grabs the gear and just lights him up. But yeah, he's looking at Josh Watt. Josh Watt waving at him over the steering wheel. There you go. Ooh, coming in your living room. Oh, not quite. Next cam. Oh, and they're wrecking. Oh my gosh. Just like the real thing. Goes by so fast. One thing I do know, Justin Taylor in the wall and around. Yep. Benaruski looking at Josh Watt in the Tronny truck. Two of our admins taking it out. That might be the end of their race, as they can pit now and get all the way back around. Like Mark Cochran is working on. Good for you, Mark. Mark Cochran's a pretty regular racer here. We're happy to have him. Thank you, Mark. Mark Cochran going to take the top spot. For now, at least. All right, line them up. Robert Olofsson now showing the leader. He'll take it. Keep your hammer down. Don't look back, Robert. Yep, Mark Cochran. Very fast truck on your outside. You got Jordan Haskovic underneath you. You got Justin Glockner, your points winner on the outside of you. But no pressure, Robert, no pressure. You got this. Bring them home to the checker flag. Here they are. Robert Olofsson, Mark Cochran on the front row. Dustin Glockner, Jordan Haskovic on the second row. Oh, we got Mark Cochran lagging back a little bit. Okay, now it's back. Pace car drops off. Is the whole backstretch to go. Back to green. Robert Olson showing he can run up front. Look at Glockner in the 21 USA truck going around the outside, just carrying that momentum right on by. He could be going for the front. Justin Glockner showing Gage why he's the regular season champ. He wants a little bit more respect out there. Meanwhile, Gage Ross, we're just gonna put a pretty little tree right there. It's all good. Justin Glockner getting a push now by Gage Teft. '25. That's Brett Vandehey. Forgive me. Brett Vandehey. 22 going on the inside. Does not want to go 3 wide. Robert Olson stuffs down in the apron. Says, you guys have at it. Thank you, Robert Olson. Not wanting to get tied up in it and not wanting to drive over his head either. Big time weaving though. Andrew Miller going inside and outside. Doesn't know if he wants to bump draft or if he wants to try to go to the front on his own. It's going to get passed by everybody here now. Hung out to dry. Down below the yellow line. No advance of position. So I believe that's Jordan Haskovic now behind Ryan Enlow. Back up front, Justin Glockner. He's got Mark Cochran behind him. Brett Vandehey in the green and black truck. Brett, I apologize, calling you 77, similar paint scheme before. Mark Cochran giving Justin Glockner a nice little bump. The 55 truck is Brian Hoskins. Another truck having a good run. Good to see Brian Hoskins up front. Justin Glockner gets credit for that lap. Less than 20 laps to go. We're at 18 to go now. Glockner and Mark Cochran on the inside with Jordan Haskovic right behind him. Brian Hoskins on the outside with Brett Vandehey. Brett Vandehey now inching his nose ahead of Glockner. We're 3 wide. We got an outside lane trying to form. Who's on the outside? Really hard to tell from where I'm sitting. I believe that's Andrew Miller. Bill Heyman. And back, Ryan Sargent maybe? Andrew Miller. Ryan Sargent with Ryan Enlow in the 35 truck in the middle. 36 truck, that is Ryan Latshaw. Racing down the backstretch. Jordan Haskovic in the 63 truck. That's the yellow front. But yeah, up front, check it out. Brett Vandehey in the black nose with the green trunk lid. Brian Hoskins on the outside lane, getting the push. Coming across the line. Oh, give that one to Brian Hoskins. Getting a good push from Ryan Enlow. in the 35 truck. Outside line, Brian Hoskins, Ryan Enlow. Inside line, Brett Van de Hey, Justin Glockner. Brian Hoskins, little by little. That third lane seems to have lost a little bit of energy there. Dropping back now. Crank up the volume. Brett Van de Hey getting a push from Justin Glockner. Van de Hey on the inside line. The outside line, Brian Hoskins. That one was too close for me to call. Give it to Brian Hoskins, but there it is. Brett Van de Hey now. It's another good push from Justin Glockner. Mark Cochran right behind Glockner. Outside line. Brian Hoskins, Ryan Enlow, and Ryan Latshaw, looks like. The black and orange truck, middle lane. It's David Uelhanen pushing Ryan Latshaw. Now Sean Happyuk tucks in that middle lane. That inside line, though, shortest distance around the track. Seems to get the advantage. I believe we are done with all the pit stops. This is a race to the checkered flag. Let's see if they can avoid the big one and race it all the way out. I like that everybody's still playing nice right now. Coming up on 13 to go. Three wide again. The outside line. Jordan Escovic, who's with him? It's like Norm Snyder's in the back of that outside line. David Uelhanen. Oh, we got spinners. That's your pole sitter. McClure just looks like he just kind of went around. Sean Happyuk went across his front nose. We'll watch Bailey McClure. Here it is, Sean Happyuk on the inside. David Uelhanen drops down to block. Sean Happyuk, nowhere to go, comes up and just nowhere for Bailey McClure to go. Bailey McClure gets the right rear a little bit. Saves it. Does he save it? Avoids hitting Josh Watt. Still Reckon trying to avoid behind him. Oh, and somebody comes off the apron. Takes out Olofsson. Robert Olofsson. That's all the way in the back there. It looks like that was Sean Happyuk off the safer barrier. David Uelhanen just dropped down in front of him, and Sean Happyuk got the tank slaps and forced feedback again, counter correcting, and it gets turned here. Almost up all the way on its side. Look at the back. 22 Robert Olofsson drives down low. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sure who that is. That might be Brandon Morris? No, 35, yeah. And then just hooks the 22 as he was trying to avoid the wreck in front of him. 22 minding his own business down in the apron. And it just gets left, right reared. That was Brandon Morris. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but one of those things. Nowhere is safe at Talladega, I can tell you that. Perfect example. Looks like we have a 10-lap shootout for the finale. Maybe 11. We can get back going green. Replays galore. Thanks, Colin. On the inside now, Sean Hapgood. Right along with him. Oh, just out of nowhere, it feels like he gets turned. Up on the safer barrier. Straight to the pit lane. Sean Hapgood must have already used his fast repair. Still sitting there. Big shout out once again to Josh Watt for getting the stream set up, sacrificing his race. He's showing 23rd out of 23 in the pits once again. Race control sorting everybody out, telling everybody to stay calm. Easier said than done. Brian Hoskins going to bring us back to green. Justin Glockner second, Brett Van Day third, Mark Cochran fourth, Jordan Haskovic fifth, Ryan Latshaw sixth, Justin Thaler seventh, Bailey McClure eighth, Albert Williams ninth, Norm Snyder wraps up the top 10. Points leader after the chase, Ryan Enlow, showing 11th right now. Stage point's going to prove to be important. Lights are out on the pace car, so we're going green this time by. Justin Glockner chooses the outside. Brett Van Day chooses the inside. Glockner's got Mark Cochran right behind him. Right. Brian Hoskins going to lead us to the green. He's got Brett Van Day on his sixth. Outside line, we got Justin Glockner and Mark Cochran. iRacing League's taken over during the pandemic. Everybody's got some iRacing gear, and we're going racing now. To wrap it up, the Talladega's first race of the chase for the Midwest Motorsports truck. Let's see what's like. We might have another caution. Colin's rewinding it. Yep. Looks like David Uelhanen tried to push Sean Hapiuk. Didn't like it. David Uelhanen is on the inside third from the back. Sean Hapiuk right in front. Oh. There it was. Oh, man. There was the yellow. What do we got here? All kinds of commotion. Gage Steff doing a great job running with the leader. Caution on the track. Just looking up some stats. What did I miss? We are riding with Justin Glockner in the 21. Now we're riding with Brett Vandehey. But we know why Justin Glockner's in it. He wants to win. It's a very exciting way to start your weekend. Or if you had a long week at work, like some of us did, a great way to end your work week, start your weekend. If you got to work tomorrow, you'll be all right. Set your alarm clock. Don't go anywhere. These last few laps are going to be awesome. I don't know if we're done seeing cautions yet or not. Oh, I thought we were going green, but Barney says one more time. Barney has to finish his ice cream. Barney, we love you, buddy. No shame. When we go green, there will be 5 to go. Pretty crazy. Anything can happen. Don't go anywhere. All bets are off. But we are going to race it out. See who wants it. Who wants it? We got guys riding the apron down there, maybe trying to save fuel. Did Did you guys get enough fuel? Oh, I bet you're sweating right about now. All right, while we wait for him to come back to take the green for 5 to go, don't forget, if you want that jitterless energy drink, go to w.gg. You get 10% off with the code MM_iRacing. There's the QR code. Thanks, Colin. Get your 10% off. w.gg or scan the QR code. MM_iRacing. You can see there. Thanks, Colin. Let's see if Brian Hoskins can bring it home. 4 to go, coming to the line. And the green on the outside. Brett Vandehey gets a good jump. Gordon Askovic working that outside line. Does Brett Vandehey drop down in front of Brian Hoskins? No. Might have been a little jump, or race control might have called him back a little bit. Brian Hoskins is the control car. Tough luck for Brett Vandehey. Thought he timed it just right, but it's all right. He made it right. Brett Vandehey brought back to 4th or 5th, so he should be okay as far as race control. Coming right through your living room. Ryan Latshaw getting hung out to dry all the way on the outside. Now he finds a home, still on the outside all by himself. Side drafting. David Ulehaning grows up. Not sure if he turned him or not. So far, so good. That was close. Look at that inside line. Just eat it. Eat it up. Brian Hoskins. Brian Hoskins wants it. Justin Glockner looking on the inside just in case Brian Hoskins makes any mistakes. Brian Hoskins doing great. Coming up, 3 to go now. Justin Glockner giving Brian Hoskins a push, giving him a shove. My guess is they're going to stay married to that yellow line for as long as they can. Glockner pops out, proves me wrong. That lets Mark Cochran, Bailey McClure behind him. David Ulehanen getting a push there. I knew that was going to happen. They reckon Mark Cochran's going to be your leader. There's the big one. And that's everybody. Looking high, looking low. Glockner went up to try to pass Hoskins. Here we go. Let's see if we can see what happens. Upside down goes Brian Hoskins from the lead to upside down. There he is. Glockner's got Brett Vandehey on the outside. Mark Cochran's in the blue truck. Bailey McClure's all the way down on the apron, trying to find it back up. So watch the black truck in front, Glockner in the middle, Brett Vandehey on the outside. I believe I'm lagging. I'm froze. There we go. Brian Hoskins in the front and the all-black truck down low. Justin Glockner was pushing him, but now he is locked out because Mark Cochran's up there and gets a big push. Justin Glockner gets a big push And that's what sent him into the side of Brian Hoskins. Now look at Brian Hoskins in the black truck on the outside, facing the wrong way. Blockner on the inside. He can tell him he's number one. I'm sure they were exchanging pleasantries, looking at each other. But keep your eye on the black truck along the safety barrier, facing the wrong way as the new guy comes up and clicks up the outside. And then Oscar goes upside down, barrel roll. Brett Van A comes up and hits him one more time for good measure. Chaos. I see yellow windshield visors and yellow front lid spoilers just everywhere. It's definitely going to have chase implications. Nowhere to go. There we are looking at Hoskins. Up and over and around he goes. Great camera angles. Stuff falling off everywhere. Just aim for the smoke and hammer down. That's all you could do, Dustin. Riding with Dustin Reinstedel one more time. Here it is. Just nowhere to go. Madness. The big one, Talladega. It was bound to happen. Replay one more time. Up he goes. Down and around. Riding with Hunter Carlson now. Oh, we had a bird's eye view. Almost missed it. Oh, look up and over he goes. Great camera work, Colin. Thank you, brother. That was the big one. That's what almost everybody was waiting for. But don't look now. Mark Cochran going to be your leader. Jordan Askovic second. Bailey McClure from the pole still third. Justin Thaler fourth. Andrew Miller fifth. Gage Teft sixth. Jason Perry seventh. James Olson eighth. Norm Snyder ninth. And Brandon Morris holding out the top 10. The big one at Talladega. Lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to go at least one more lap. We're going to have a green white checker. Hope you got enough fuel. Art Cochran going to bring him back to green. And we got madness again. Still guys are blinking. All right, we get to try it again. Lights are out on the pace car. Everybody playing nice so far. Coming to the green. All right, let her rip. Keep her on the flag, man. There he goes. Get your shoulder into it there, buddy. Nice job. 3-lap cars down. No longer factors in the race. All right, green, white checker. Oh, this is a replay. The last wreck, tough break. Coming to the line. They're wrecking. Who's it going to be? I missed the green restart. I must have some serious lag. But give it to Dustin Reinstedel. I was watching a pace car. I don't know why it just jumped over. But anyway, so sorry about that, guys. Give it to Dustin Reinstedel. Let's see if I can get a replay here. Maybe in the last 2 laps. If Colin will let me do it again. That was some major lag. Here they are wrecking. Justin Thaler comes up. Bailey McClure. Bailey McClure goes down, takes out Andrew Miller. Dustin, the golden boy, Reinstedel. He had his lucky charms this morning. He goes right to the checkered flag. Here they are, the lead 4 trucks. Thank you, Colin. Once again, I apologize, guys. I completely lagged out. They're wrecking behind him. Let him race to the flag. There it was. It looked like Mark Cochran went down. Bailey McClure didn't spin, so they wrecked behind him. They let him race to the flag or we'll never get an end to it. The white flag had gone. So instead of throwing a caution here, they let him race back to the flag like they used to. Truck parts everywhere. This is the chase. So every finishing position matters. We got cars upside down. We're looking at, we got to look at a couple of them doing barrel roll. Norm Snyder's sideways after being backwards. Here we go. Riding with David Uelhanen. 22 Robert Olofsson on the outside. Robert Olofsson now. Oh, the guy went down, up, nowhere for Glockner to go. Oh, up and into the cockpit with him. Look at your points leader on his lid. Finally gets landed rubber side down. Oh, David Uelhanen T-bones a truck. Robert Olofsson is still driving the best he can. Oh, I hate it for Justin Glockner. Superspeedway racing, this is what happens. Four wide. That's the truck that started it all. That may have been. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're wrecking. Nowhere to go. You get a wrecked truck. You get a wrecked truck. You get a crashed truck. You get on your lid. Everybody gets a wrecked truck. It's Superspeedway, Talladega. What can you do? There's your finishing order. Dustin Reinstedel, Bailey McClure, Sean Hapiuk, 1, 2, 3. Brian Hoskins, 4th. Mark Cochran, 5th. Hunter Carlson, 6th. Justin Taylor comes out of there 7th. After being involved in that final crash, Justin Taylor does end up 7th. David Uelhanen 8th. Gage Teff 9th. Brandon Morris wraps out the top 10. But I tell you, Dustin Reinstedel, you ate your good luck breakfast this morning, man. They wrecked all around you. You just hammer down and take it right to the line.
Yeah, that was. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to watch the replay on all that because I got a 4X somewhere of netcode on that last lap, and I couldn't have told you where because the wreck in the one. I mean, the 93 pulled up just high enough, and I guess some guys were low, and was able to just kind of go right below him without really losing too much momentum, and then picked up JT there. We were gonna work with him to the line, and I'll be honest, I think it was Andrew maybe. Somebody came up out of nowhere and gave the 78 a run, and JT had the block, and then that kind of, we were going into 3 with no idea what was about to happen, and then fortunate enough to be the only of the 4 cars to not get taken out in that trial wreck. I really didn't do anything good tonight. I had my steering wheel disconnected right after the second stage. And I was sitting. Yeah, I guess I must have caught a cord whenever I was clutching trying to save. So that was interesting. Couldn't figure out what was going on because I'm in VR, and then I finally felt the cord in the floor. So luckily didn't take anybody out there either coming off the pits because had zero control over the car. But I did nothing right except for get lucky. That's part of these super speedway races. Just got 2 laps down and rode around in the back the whole race. Kind of worked out.
Yes, it did work out for you, Dustin. Well, you earned it. You can't take it away from you. You had 11 bonus points coming into the chase. So I believe that's going to put you out in front. That's all you did today, man. So congratulations on that. Dustin, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Just all of our awesome admin team here at Midwest Motorsports. The amount of work that everybody does behind the scenes really makes a huge difference. Everybody's nobody gets paid anything to do it. We all do it out of the love for the league and love for our members, and we've got some of the best members out there. It's always fun getting in here and racing with everybody. Thanks to you guys for doing this. Can't wait to go watch the broadcast, especially the finish there at the end. Still don't know what happened. Ready to go watch the replay. And then my guys over at WJM Motorsports, Garza Law Firm, and all those guys that help us out over there, that put the sponsors on our cars. So that's something cool to get to do too.
Heck yeah, and big thanks to you for doing all the social media stuff. Justin Glockner was pretty proud of that season win screenshot that you did up for him with all his stats for the season, regular season win. So you work hard behind the scenes too, Dustin. Tonight,
absolutely. I had to really make sure those graphics were good for him and JT, especially after giving JT a little bump for the win last week. So put some extra work into it this week on the graphic side.
Nice job, man. We got off week next week, then Auto Club Speedway, August 18th. We'll see you there, man. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Dustin. Thanks, man.
Thank you. There you have it. Thank you to everybody that made this race tonight. 23 racers. Again, midwest-motorsports.com. Check out our website, all the links from there. And we're off next week, so we'll see you August 18th at the Auto Club Speedway. See you then. Thanks again for joining us.